Hello, 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 hello. It's Mr. Threaded Lines. Hello, people, all my beautiful people out there. I am waiting just a moment to get Instagram going here, and then we will play some good fabrics. I like some fabrics. So, anyways, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night to see all of you, hear of all of you. Come check us out. We are doing some wonderful fabrics. Hey, Cindy, love that you're here. Love everything about this. So, we're going to have some good times tonight. So, basically, I'm taking over the Wednesday night show tonight. Jennifer is in Salt Lake City, Utah, at a quilt show there, where, well, it's a quilt, kind of a get together meeting thing. She's going to meet all of her fellow quilt uh, owners and stuff like that, and talk to a bunch of the designers and stuff like that. So it's a really good time. She's exposing herself, getting to see a lot of things, and doing a lot of fun stuff. So I said I'd take over tonight. Bummer I didn't get to go along with her, but you know how it goes. Patricia, good evening. Good evening to see you. I'm going to check over here. Kelly, hello, hello. And Keely's Custom Creations, welcome. Peggy Core, welcome. Red Door Quilt Company, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Smudge Dog Designs, love it. Keep that name forever and ever. So wonderful, wonderful to have everybody here. So go a little bit into, let's see, some notifications. So we are going to be at the Austin Quilt Show coming up here in just about a week and a half. I'm going to see what date we are going to be there. We are going to be there. Don't you know I put it on the week thing? So the 26th, 27th, and 28th, or 27th, 28th, 29th, right there in that range of September at the Austin Quilt Show at the Convention Center just south of the river. So if you're in that area, definitely would love to see you come by. Love to see you in our booth. Come visit with everybody and just, really have a good time. So make sure you realize that it's coming up. That is September 27th, 28th, and 29th. So let's have a little fun there. And then coming up on October, I think it's the next time, let me go to the 11th and 12th is the Montgomery Quilt Walk. If you have yet to experience the Montgomery Quilt Walk, please come see it. It is actually a great time in the downtown Montgomery area. We have quilts all over the place. We'll have vendors. There'll be food. There'll be snacks. There'll be a lot of people walking around. It's really cool because Montgomery is a historic town in Texas history. Obviously, the birthplace of the Texas flag, hence why we have the Exploding Heart of Texas flag. But also, it's really cool with the amount of creative people we have around the area. Really come out and see their quilts, see what kind of fun stuff they've done, and it's going to be a great time ahead by all. So that is the 11th to 12th of October. If you want to talk about a road trip, come see us, come visit us, Threaded Lines. You'd love to see our shop. Would love to see what we're doing, and love to see every one of you here. And I will be either at the quilt walk one day or in the shop or something along those lines. So I will definitely see if you come. So Lynn, I agree with you. Lynn Hart joined us and she said, "Good evening, folks. All are well. Prayers for Louisiana." I agree. My son is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we are in constant contact with him. So I know how you feel, though it looks like it slid just underneath. So if you're talking people in Homa or New Orleans, keep them in your prayers, keep them in your mind, and keep those good thoughts flowing for them. So anyways, it is Wednesday night. We're going to look at some good fabrics. Again, I'm on myself. I'm up by myself, so I'll be doing this a little bit, probably clunkily, but I don't mean to. But one thing I did want to remind people, I get reminded all the time that, gosh, it's kind of scary to think about. It's been almost 10 months ago. We had this little thing where we were talking about me doing a quilt, and I found it just as walking in. It reminded me again. Balancing act. And if you remember, it was with a Septh Apter's last fabrics. So I love these fabrics. You'll see it on my Instagram page. I talk about Septh Apter fabrics. I love, love, love his designs. So perfect time for me to do this tonight. I'm going to show you his new line. It's called Living Out Loud. And let me tell you, it's a great fabric line, and I want to show you. So what I'm going to do first, just so that I can complete everything I need to do, I'm going to copy in the live show location on our website. So if you really like these fabrics and you want to go get some of those fabrics, there's a link to your side. It's posting both Facebook and YouTube that you can go and click on and go to the website under live shows. You'll see the last couple of shows we had. We had some batiks that really have become very popular. People loved seeing it last time on our show. And then also we have some Halloween and Christmas fabric from Rifle Paper, which is great fabric to look at. Those are in there too. But if you look for Living Out Loud in our live show, you'll see all the great Septh Apter fabrics, and it's good stuff to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these and show this to you. And those people on Instagram, if you want to see it, just go to our bio page, and there's a link there that'll actually take you to that page, and you go right to it. So it's not too hard for you either. If you're on Instagram and you want to go see some of these fabrics and kind of purchase these fabrics, take that and run with it, and you'll have a good time. So without further ado, I'm going to start. And as you know, Septh Apter, I always hate, because people have their own designs and stuff like that, but Septh Apter reminds me a lot of Tim Holtz, right? If any of you have Tim Holtz in your blood, you're going to like Septh Apter. So I'm going to start off real quick. So this one is called Mantra and Paper. You know how we get all the words through here. There's a lot outside the lines, without a doubt, past, present, future, out of the box, all these little mantras that you could have in your life. It's all in this fabric, right? I mean, one day at a time. You know, it's now or never. I mean, you got, without a doubt, you know, first things first. Love this. This is a great, like if you were going to make something to cheer somebody up or give them something that kind of they can hang in their house or something like that, to give a little bit of a pep up thing. This is a great fabric to do. This is called Mantra and Paper. Great color. I love the little background inflections of the color through here. Very dusty, very subtle, but there is actually color. I don't know if you can see it. It's got slight colors. You can kind of see the blue and yellows and stuff like that coming through. Very light, but it's kind of cool. It's almost like you've been painting on your wall and you left a little bit down on the floor and kind of thing. Great background colors. So that's, again, we're looking at Septh Apter's new line, Living Out Loud. This one's really cool. Let me get a little closer to it, see if I can get a good picture of this. I love this colorway, the way this looks, and the kind of designs he put on this. This is great looking fabric. I love this one. This one is called, don't you know, I want minor chord in burgundy. So minor chord, like a musical chord in burgundy. Love this colors. So great things. I'm just going to go through these. This was actually an interest. It took me a moment to look at it, and it's kind of funny I said moments after you see this, but it's kind of funny. This one's called Moments in Sunset, and what it is, it actually has moments written on it, and kind of looked at it, and if you kind of look around, it actually has in all different directions, so it's multi-directional. And I love the little designs through there. So you can see that burgundy, the orange, the yellow. Really cool. This one kind of reminded me a little bit of Alison Glass. You remember her pluses and the little squares and stuff like that? The fabric she has, I think it was on her batiks. This one kind of reminds me of that. Though this is not batiks. This is cotton. I just like to do this. But this is really cool fabric. Love it. You're going to love this too. If you get you some of these, really cool. And this one, like I said, Moments in Sunset. So let's see if anybody's making any comments here. Linda Stell, welcome. I hope you're having a good time. Melissa, yeah, I agree. That's right. And also Patricia thought they were cool. Yeah, this is great stuff. As I go through these, really take a look at these. These are really cool fabrics. I brought out my quilt that I was showing because this one reminded me of it. That's why I had to say something about it. So this one's called Brave and Beautiful in Parchment. Look at these. This is cool. Brave. You can see the words brave. There's some written word. Let me see what it says. Beautiful. The beautiful is, let's see if I can do it right here. Beautiful. You can see it right here. That's actually like a little script writing together up at the top here. These little color things. And there's even words in there that is written across those. I think that's really cool. Again, it's just a nod to Tim Holtz type fabric. But you can even see the circle. It's got really cool color to it. I'm trying to see. You can almost get a tree feeling in the background. This is really cool fabric. You're going to need to get some of these. I mean, this is just really cool fabric. Septh Apter really does it well. And it's called Brave and Beautiful in Parchment. Yep. Listen, yeah, definitely. You definitely get this. I mean, this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Look at this. This is Summer Splash in Kaleidoscope. It's hard to read. I guess I need new glasses. But look at this one. I'm going to kind of bring this up a little bit and kind of walk through. Look at the colors on this. You even got little designs. It looks like there's little letters in there. I see an A, definitely upside down A, V, and stuff like that. But look at that. I mean, that screams like almost like an artistic, painter type thing. I mean, this is just gorgeous, gorgeous colors, good mixtures. This couldn't be on anything. This could be on a bag. This could be on a mug. This could be a mug rug. This could be on a hot pad. This could be on a bag you're making. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics of this. Love, love, love. I mean, I'm giving you kind of a wider shot now. Let me kind of move back here and get in the right spot. Kind of get a feel for it. I have to turn it sideways, if you're wondering. And Cindy, you're right. It does have a little bit of a Southwest feel, especially when we're talking about that parchment one that I was just showing. I have to turn it sideways. If any of you don't know, or you maybe do know, is that if I turned it straight on, you don't get a feel for the fabric. I'll kind of show you. See, it kind of washes it out and stuff like that. So if you kind of bring it out and turn it out and allow some of the overhead light to come down on it, you get a better feel of the actual color. And it really gives it. So that's why sometimes we have to turn it that way so you can see it. Trisha, you heard bags. That's right. Do I hear bags? You're not lying. This is screaming bags. So seeing if anybody else had comments on Instagram. Melissa, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and Melissa brought up a good point. He's a psychologist. He's a former psychologist, so it's kind of thing that he has. This one's really cool. This one is, I think it's called Dream Big, but don't let me get Dream Big in Kaleidoscope as well. Dream big, and guess what it says? Dream big. I mean, this is great. I love the little X's across the windows. Cindy, you're right. Make a gorgeous quilted jacket. That the last one I did and this one would really, I mean, you would stand out. Talk about Joseph's coat of many colors. Look at this. I mean, this gorgeous, gorgeous colors. The designs, the wording. You could sit around. If you made a jacket of this, people would stand around and talk about your jacket for like days. So just looking at all the stuff you can have on here. I mean, trying to get enough where you can get a little detail. I mean, that looks like a little ticket or something like that with some writing on it. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. Dream big. I definitely am dreaming big with this fabric. I tell you what. This one's called Interlace and Caramel. Gives you that kind of brown, earthy tone, but I like the mottled feel of this. You can actually see across here. Let me get a better. That's probably a better. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. It almost gives like a 3D effect to it. You can see it's almost like a splatter effect. But this is gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a yellowish brown, kind of earthy tones, kind of give you that base for anything you're doing. If you are just making a background area like this, you can put stuff on over top of this that would give a good background color to it. Love, love this one. And I interlaced in caramel. Good stuff. And of course, the other side of the stacked books that I was showing earlier, if you think about this one says all the colors in Prism. Look at that one. This one's going to go first, I have a feeling. This one or that window one, I think they're going to go first. But this is all the colors in Prism. Look at that. Gives you a xylophone feel across. Gives you all the colors. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so you get an idea of the colors. But it is all the colors in Prism. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. This is going to go fast. I see it already. I'm going to have to get me some of this too. I might have to extend my quilt, make it bigger just to add some of these in, but we'll talk about that later. But anyways, gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. I love this. All the colors in Prism. Wonderful, wonderful fabric. This one is probably all the colors or colored chips in Night. Colored chips in Night. So you get the same kind of colorway you saw from all the colors in Prism. This one just has kind of it's a charcoal background. It's not a black. So don't be scared about this thing. And this is black and it's going to overwhelm. It's a nice charcoal color. So like this. So I think, and Cindy, I'm going to put up your little thing. I like to put up people's quotes so they could kind of see it and know that you made a good comment. So I wanted to put you up there. So look at this. I mean, that is beautiful. And that if you can kind of get it here, it's not a black. It's like a dark charcoal color. gorgeous, gorgeous. Gives it a little bit of a pop with the fabric, the colors and stuff like that. But it really just gives it a nice feel to that. So love, love, love this. Let's hope I can make some room here. So this one is Write Your Own Story. Let's see, Your Own Story in Seafoam. Let me see if I can get it the right way up so you can read it. Write your own story. And guess what? Just give little hints of story. It's almost like you're looking through the wall, like a stucco wall, to read the stories in the background. And it's called Write Your Own Story. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wording. Great colors. I like this one too. I am just liking all of this fabric. I told you I was a Septh Apter fan. You can kind of hear it in my voice, right? This is, I'm just like, oh, this is great, So, I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Just really nice set. And again, it's not one directional. He's got it going in 4 directions. So you have write your story, write your story, write your story, and then write your story. It's all 4 corners. So you got it all facing all 4 directions with a lot of stuff around it. So it's not unidirectional. You can actually use this in many different ways. Love, love, love this fabric. Looking through it. It's good stuff. This one's called, it's another Live Out Loud. This one's called Live Out Loud in Sky. So again, we have the live out, well, it says live loud there. Let me find you out. Find one where it says live out loud. There we go. Live out loud, but it gives that kind of the seafoam still colorway and stuff like this. So you can, yeah, I know, right? Cindy said, love the black, looks like doors. And that one you showed with the seafoam one, I think you're right. This one, I'm going to put that up with Cindy's comment, right? And then I think she also said the black one looks like doors. I think that's a really cool one as well. But you can see these colors play very well in. I mean, you could do a lot of things with this. This one actually almost has where you could cut and use this as a border, right? So you can see actually if you cut this, you could actually make this into some type of border and use that. I might have to think about that because there's actually 3 sets of them. So there's 1 set, 2 set, 3 sets. You could actually do something with that. That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. So thinking of ideas, my mind's just going crazy after looking at this fabric because we only got this. This just came in. So we've only had it just a day or 2. So this is really your chance. So get with it. Live Out Loud. This one's called Look Within in Cornucopia. That would be fun to say. This one I'm going to have to undo. This one's got a little bit too big of a print to kind of really do it justice. So I'm going to hold this up. So here we go. See, I hope I do this the right way. So I'm upside down. There we go. Always, as always, upside down. Look at that. I mean, you want to talk about a wall art. Let me kind of come in closer now that I got it kind of set up. I mean, look at that. That is just gorgeous. This one screams bag to me. I guess with the look within, you could put on a bag, but that one screams bag to me. I'm sorry. That one just, you want a colorful, bright bag that would match a lot of things that you're carrying around with you. I think this is one you could go with and just do wonders with. I think that just talks. I think that's so wonderful. And if you wanted to use this with a little fun, Judith, hey girl, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome. So I wonder also, you always wonder what different things you can do with this. This one could be kind of a kind of eclectic little Halloween little bag and stuff like that. You talk about look within and stuff like that, or do something like that. You could have fun with this and really make it kind of instead of having the normal orange and black and gray, you could do something with this, to kind of give it kind of a different color, a different kind of trend, way of dealing with those fabrics and give that color. So let's see. Let me check on Instagram real quick to make sure I haven't leave you guys out. I don't want to do it. So I have Ben Rami called and King of Mommy. Welcome. I appreciate that y'all coming in and stuff like that. So this one is called Truth in Tortoise. Truth in Tortoise. So you get kind of the swirl thing, and it says truth right there. You can see it right in the middle. But again, we get that kind of almost graffiti look to it, and it's got a little bit of a modeling effect to it. And I like the little pops of red that you see here. As you go through little pops, They're not standing. They don't stand out. It's not, I think it just looks like you accidentally hit the spray can. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you have a little spray can, you spray on it, and just that little extra, it doesn't cover it. Just kind of gives it. That's what it feels like. It looks like it's all over the place like that. That gives a nice little color to it, and just gives it a little pop. I love this. Love. I'm trying to give it a little bit more of a feel here. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. That's just exactly what it's from. I mean, it really gets into it. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then Whirl and Indigo. This one gives kind of if you look at this, you can almost, if you really kind of look at it, it's almost like various color spots that you can kind of see through. It's almost like you're looking through kind of a wicker set to see the color in the background. What's funny is in my job, I'm a geophysicist, and we have plots that look like this. Actually, it's how we line things up, like in different dimensions and stuff like that. And you see all these little crosshairs that are in there. Let me try to get over here, like these guys. Actually, one of the QCs we do is we try to make all those lined up, and it kind of stands out like that. So yeah, this is kind of cool. This kind of hits me a little bit close to home like that. So Cindy, yep, it's stained glass, and it would make a great lining, Melissa. I agree with you. So this but it gets all the colors. So you think about all those colors I showed you before, and I'll hold all these up and show them to them all at once, because we do have a fat quarter bundle this, and I'm sure, Melissa, I know you said something about a half yard bundle. You could email us and we can work you out a way of getting a half yard bundle for this, or you could just order it. We sell it by the half yard, so you could just choose each one of them in half yard or 2 yards or the whole bolt. But just saying. But anyways, we've got these colors coming through, and also on this one, interestingly enough, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little crisscross lining through here. You can kind of see it. It's like little dotted things going through, and then all the way. Let's see. I'm doing this backwards, so you have to bear with me. It's really not coming through, but there is. Hey, you can kind of see it there. It's almost like you're getting a window pane effect. So this one, and it's just in the background, and you'll see it if you order some of this. You'll see it. It really looks like almost a window pane effect. All right, and then last but not least, I have a major cord in jade. So it's that major cord fabric again, but it's in jade. It gives that green and yellow colors and stuff like that. So you get a really cool effect from that as you go through, and just really, really cool colors. So I'm going to slide this ever so carefully out, so hopefully I won't make you sick. And then I'm going to hold all of these up so you can see them all at once. So if you're noticing you're kind of sliding away from me, don't worry about it. It's just me trying to be cool and get you to see all the fabric at once. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, look at these colors together. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can get you just right. Oops, I don't want to go too far that way. Let's see if I can do this. Might have to lean. I'm going to add these in. I mean, you got some cool stuff. I'm going to lean these a little bit, so it's not going to be quite the whole thing. But you can kind of see as I go back and forth here, this whole set of fabrics. We have back quarter bundle of this, but look how these colors just really come out. The beautiful colors of this just really come through, and I just like this line a lot, as I keep saying over again. So like I said, follow the link on the comments that I have, and this can be yours, and you can make a quilt that will be colorful, beautiful, give you that little bit of an urban feel. That's why I sat in front of the cityscape. This little cityscape foam boards. If you've been in our shop, you'll see the cityscape foam boards. We like them a lot. So I thought, with his little urban feel, great place to do it in front of. So it's actually 16 bolts. Oh, I'm sorry, 15 bolts and a fat quarter bundle. So that's right. Yeah. So 16. I have 16 products, but it's 15 bolts and a fat quarter bundle that I have as products. But again, order what you need. If you want a little bit of each, just go wild. Enjoy our Septh Apter line, and go have a blast. This is a very, very Joyce. Thank you very much for. I'll show you. She was very talented for me setting it up, and it's a very pretty line. So Thank you all for joining us. Again, go check us out on the link to the live shows. That'll actually take you to the products that are on our website. And those on Instagram, go to the link pop under our site name and stuff like that, and you can get to the same part that you have there. So you can go see that and get some good fabric. So, anyways, with that, I am going to go home. I'm missing Jennifer a little bit. Kind of wish she was here, but you know how that goes. But she'll be back Saturday, but I will still do the Saturday morning show as well. And we have, if you've never seen a barn painting quilt class, we've got that going on this Friday and Saturday in our shop. The classes are already put out and stuff like that. But if you want to come by and just see what they do, great time to visit and just see what a barn painting quilt class looks like. And, have a lot of fun. You'll probably see some pictures come up of people making their barn quilts. It's metal, that they can put outside, but it's in the shape of like quilt blocks. So it's really cool to see. And we have them all over our windows. So when you come visit Threaded Lines, you'll see them on all 4 of our windows. We love Javibe. She does wonderful work. It's Janet Plentel. She does great teaching. People come out of the class laughing and having a good time. So love Javibe. So with that, thank you very much. Everybody have a great evening, and I will see you next time on Saturday. Thank you very much. Bye.